Welcome to the Harken Scythe mod by Yade Knightblazer, and then today I'm gonna show you everything about this mod. And I found out about this mod from Minecraft Universe. I don't know him personally, I just like his channel, so yeah. And he covered most of the things here, but you should but there's a few things he hasn't covered. Well, many things he hasn't covered, maybe it's because the mod just got on the other before or something like that. Well, anyways, let's get started. First things first, the Scythes. Now you've probably seen the Scythes from Minecraft Universe, those who watch Minecraft Universe's video. So how you make them is you put a stick here, and then you use diamonds to make a diamond scythe, iron ingots to make a iron scythe, gold to make a golden scythe, stone to make a stone scythe. Well, oh shoot, that was, oh well, first let's make the wooden scythe. Okay, be right back. Okay, I got the right material, right kind of stone this time, so let's make the stone scythe. Anyways, the scythe is what you do to harvest souls. That's one use for the scythe. So how you harvest soul is like, let's spawn a sheep, and then you just charge the scythe by holding the right mouse button and then let go, and then if you kill it, you get a soul. Yeah, and there's another use for the scythe. You harvest things, let's say like this. Normally when you harvest you get 3 sugarcane, but when you harvest it by right clicking with a scythe, you get more than you are supposed to. Same thing with wheat, you get double the wheat. So let's put everything back. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting everything back every time. Okay, the next thing is the soul reaper and the soul keeper. You craft it by putting 3 ender pearls and you get a soul keeper. This is really important for this mod. Many things need this soul keeper, so remember this recipe. And then the next one, it's the Book of the Dead, if I remember that's what it's called. No, the Book of Shadows. This is to craft a shadow altar, or what's it called. So let's move on to the next one. Next one, you craft a shadow cauldron, and oh no, I got to move the Book of the Dead, Book of Shadows over here too. So you craft the shadow cauldron by arranging the obsidian in a U shape and an ender pearl, no, shadow crucible, and the ender pearl in the middle. And then for the Book of Shadow, it's just like a enchanting table, except you use ender pearls for diamonds and Book of Shadow for a normal book. So let's throw everything back in. And then you get to here, the shadow cauldron. Okay, first things first, several things first. There's 4 kind of souls that you could get. The first kind of soul is from killing normal mobs. Like, they just drop it every day, you just kill it and then they drop it. The second kind of soul, it's the grieving soul. You get it by killing PvP other players in the game. Must be real players, not like mobs. The third kind of soul is called a cold soul. They can be only get by on harvest night, and the moon will be all black and stuff. And the mobs are gonna be stronger, but you get these kind of special soul. The fourth soul, it's the wrathful soul. You get them from bosses. Like any kind of bosses, but must be killed with a special weapon or the scythe. Okay, when you place the, what's it called again? The soul crucible and the altar soul, they might be one block apart, one block for it to work. So, and right now, it will say how much capture soul it, yeah, like a normal soul. Let's put it in. It's 5 souls. A grieving soul, put it in. It's also 5 soul. A cold soul, put it in. 15 souls, also 5 soul, and the wrathful soul. Oh, couldn't put that one in. Maybe it was filled. It's worth entirely 50 souls. So those are the best souls. Now, for the shadow altar, one of the things shadow altar could do is to inbound, or whatever it is, iron ingots. And it costs 5 souls to embane a iron ingot. So let's, and it will become a living metal ingot. The next thing the other thing it could do is you get a soul keeper, and then you enthrall the soul keeper, and then the soul keeper will have a soul inside, which you could see. Next thing is you could get cookies or cake, and you could saturate them to make soul food and soul cookie. So let's try it out. Sorry, I forgot my flint and steel. And I need rotten flesh. Okay, let's make myself be hungry. Can't eat. It's in peaceful mode. Yeah. Easy mode. Okay, I probably didn't plan this out much. Okay, first effect of the soul food cake. Jeez, I'm gonna die like this. Well, actually I didn't die. I can't eat them because how am I gonna get my hunger bar down? We will come back to this later. Anyways, let's put the soul cookie and keep the soul cake outside. And then you get sand, and then you live in the sand, and it becomes soul sand. Soul sand's okay. This okay. Soul sand's just like soul sand's also important in this game, so remember that. And then you get awkward potions. Wait, let's refill this. You get awkward potions, and then you put it in, and then you install it into a potion of enchanting. So for you can now make potion of enchanting, which is awesome. Wool. You can entwine it, and then it becomes soul weave cloth. So that, and then the stuff. Why did I forgot to I'm driving myself nuts. For iron sword, you could augment it, and it gains soul steel, which means, cause when you slay a normal a sheep with a normal sword, let me slay you. No, no. It doesn't drop souls, right? But when you slay it with a iron sword enchanted with soul steel, it will have a chance of dropping a soul. Which I didn't see it drop. And there we go. It dropped souls. So that's the first thing. I think I like this iron sword, so I'm gonna keep it for now. And then you augment your iron chest plate. Oh jeez. Keep forgetting to refill the Okay, let's fill it into the max. There we go. Each oh, I forgot. Each crucible can hold up to 50 souls. So these each give you 5 souls, and the raffle souls give you 50. So let's enchant the iron chestplate, augment it, and you get Vital T1. Don't know what it does exactly. Let's change the time to morning again. And then the next one is the bow. You augment it and it does leech. I think it, like, you take damage. Oh, no arrow. Darn you. Darn it. Not preparing ahead of time. Okay. Okay, got some arrows and then spawn the sheep again and then hurt myself. And then what I think leech does is when you hit something. Oh no, it slowly drains its health until it dies. So yeah, that is exactly what I imagine it does. And then when you eat a soul kick, which I just did, it gives you regenerate 2 for a few seconds, and also it refills 2 hunger bar, if I remember right. And then let's put everything back. I think I will be keeping the arrows and this stuff and the like, just in case I need it. And then the soul cookie, I will test it on later in the walkthrough. Okay, now you get to the living metal ingots part. First, you can craft living metal blocks, which you could see there, because I have all the recipes on iron slabs. And then you craft living metal swords, living metal helmet, living metal boots, living metal pants, and living metal shirt. Now, living metal is just as strong as iron and has the same durability, but the thing that makes them different is they regenerate over time. You see, I just used this sword, and then I'm gonna place it in here, and then at the end of the episode, we will see does it regenerate. Okay, living metal blocks is you could use it for decoration, but there's another useful thing it can do, which is, let's burn myself some more. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we're off fire. We're off fire. We're off. Please. Okay. When you stand on it, you could recover your HP faster. But when you get off it, you don't recover as fast. And you could see, it's just... But when you stand on it, it's really, really fast. So if you built your house out of it, your house is like a safe haven for, you know. The next thing is the soul weave cloth. You make armor out of it. like the soul weave hood, the soul weave robe, the soul weave pants, and the soul weave shoes. Next thing is the amulets. This is the first amulet. Amulets needs soul keepers to use it. Soul keepers with souls. Each soul keeper has 20 souls inside. So how do you make the amulet? It's like this. Seriously, I just put those iron slabs up just so I don't forget them. And then what this amulet does is, as long as you're not in the nether or in the end, you could use the amulet, and then it will make this sound. And it will teleport you to your bed. But make sure you did save your spawn point or it won't teleport you. And it used up a bit of your soul keeper every time you do it. Now I have to run all the way back. Now let's put the stuff back in. Also the soul keeper. Okay, the next amulet, it's the nether amulet. And it's crafted the same way except fire charges instead of clay. Now, the nether amulet, it's a different than the home amulet. First, you need to go to the nether. Just waiting for the terrain to download. Ow! Always so laggy. So let's say it went off this way and then blah blah, you can't find a way home. Use your amulet. It does the same sound as the overworld amulet. Probably my computer is lagging, that's why you couldn't see the symbols. And it teleports you into your nether gate, which like spits you out right back into the overworld. So that's awesome. And it also used the same amount of soul, which is 5 soul every teleportation. The next amulet, it's the best one out of all. It's called I don't know. I would just have to craft it. It also needs the soul keeper. And you use nether star instead of clay or fire charges. And it's the ethereal amulet. Now, ethereal amulet, I'm not gonna demonstrate it. Basically, it uses half the soul keeper, which is 10 souls. And it teleports you to your bed, no matter where you are except at the end. So if you're in the nether, it teleports you to your bed. If you're here in the overworld, it also teleports you to the bed. But you use 10 more, 5 more souls than either of the other amulets. The next one is the amulets. There's 2 amulets. The first one is the talismans. There's 2 talismans. They both require soul keepers to use. I should have keep all my soul keeper because I've just, like the dumb person I am, I just forget to put a few soul keepers in there. So what they do is they revive you after you die, like instantly back. So let's throw some fire here, and then this is the first talisman. It only revives you 1 time. So let's take damage until I die. Now I'm gonna die for sure. And then it breaks, and then it used some soul. It used a whole soul keeper and then it kept me alive. So let's quickly make the second one. And I'm still taking damage. Which is the ethereal talisman. It's the same as the other talisman, but this time it has 5 uses, so I could die 5 times. So let's go die again. Oh no. Oh, I need a... Darn it. I need a bottle. Like a whole bottle for that to work. Now I'm just gonna be dead for no good reason. Ugh. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. This time I got a whole bottle, right? Yeah. So it should work. Ethereal talisman. Yeah, it worked. And then it has 4 charges left. Okay, let's hope the next part I don't fail. Next mod I don't fail. As bad as this. Oh, like I said, the Soul Steel enchantment only has a chance of it dropping. Now, the next thing is spiritual glass. How you get spiritual glass is by smelting soul sand for the lunar glass. Let's smelt a lunar spiritual glass. So they both make one thing, no matter how you put them. They make 3 spiritual glass bottle, no matter the lunar one or the solar one. But there's a big difference between the two. I'm gonna show you guys later. No, not the crafting. No wonder it was weird. And see, you make lunar glass, but when you smelt the lunar glass, I don't get how this worked, but when you smelt the lunar glass, you get solar glass. So, let's move on to the next part. No! 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 No, no, no. Okay. Okay, that was scary. Okay, now change my game mode back. Okay. Let's get some of the souls and then let's show you some things. Now, the spiritual glass bottle, there's 2 versions of it. You get a spiritual water bottle. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, spiritual water bottle, when you chuck it, and then it does this. And this is actually all water. So it extinguishes it. Ow. It extinguishes fire in this pattern. And then the next kind of water bottle is the spiritual flame bottle, which when you chuck it, it does fire formation, like a 3x2 fire formation, just like that, but except it's in fire. So let's extinguish that also. So what it does is, let's get me a fire bottle. Now, you could also put it on the bottles into the demon altar, and then you purify the water, and then it becomes holy water. Holy water cures you of all like negative effects, and also just like the water bottle stops flame, while the spiritual flame bottle can be defiled into defile flame. when you chuck it, you get all these debuffs, which is poison, blindness, blah blah blah. So let's use the purification, and then you lose all your debuffs, and then just a few things. And then next is this. What is this? Anyways, I just need the redstone torch and this. How you make it is by... Oh, come on. I forgot the living metal ingot. How you make it is by living metal ingots in 4 corners. Glass in this shape. It doesn't matter if it's lunar or solar. It's both makes the same thing. As you can see. So what does this does? It's like a redstone power, and it powers redstone. It powers redstone. No, it doesn't power stone. Forget what I just said. It powers solar glass and spiritual glass in a 30 by 30 cube. Now, lunar glass and solar glass has 2 things. In the sun, solar glass is solid, but lunar glass is not. You could pass right through it. Now, when I set time to night, the lunar glass is solid, but the solar glass isn't. So it's like you could toy around with it until you could do some crazy mob traps or some crazy invention or Minecraft mini games with this, but it's just really cool. And then one other thing is you could also make it power suck souls, but you need to throw a soul keeper in it. And I don't know how does it suck souls. I just know it does. So let's move on. Okay, this is... Oh no. Out of my way, please. Trying to do a mod video here. This is the... Oh, you know what? I would never get to eat the soul cookie. This is the mirror. I forgot what it does, but I'm sure I will figure it out. It's the spiritual mirror. And what it does... Wait, let me just look it up. I just forgot. Okay, I just figured it out. Okay, what it does is when you hold shift, you become invisible. As long as you hold shift. But it uses Soul Keeper for it to work. So as long as you hold shift, you're invisible, and then every second it uses a Soul Keeper soul. You can see it right there. So let's move on to the next thing. Better speed this out. I'm running out of time. Next thing is the... No, not this. Oh no, I forgot about the iron axe. Darn it. It's the next thing is spiritual dye. Now, what spiritual dye is pretty cool. It just makes your stuff invisible. So when you wear it, it doesn't look like you're wearing anything, but you actually have defense. I don't have time to dye them all, so I'm gonna have to move on and then later. This one is one of the most important things that you will ever make. You need lunar spiritual glass and 1 redstone for the lunar dial. What lunar dial does, it show you the position of the moon, like what's the next position. Now if the moon is and it could help you plan for harvest moon, in which monsters are stronger but you get souls really easily. Now the last thing, quickly show you what I learned at. You augment it and it gets decapitation, and you could decapitation, what it does is, let me get some. Okay, I'm gonna do this in creative mode, it might be easier. Oh, peaceful mode. Set time, set. Gotta do this quick, I'm running out of time. Okay. What it does is, when you kill a mob with an axe with decapitation, it drops the zombie head. Well, now there's only a few mobs that drops head, and it's whether skeletons, stuff like that. But when you kill them with a axe enchanted with decapitation, which costs 50 souls, it makes them drops their head like creeper. Oh no. Let's try again. No, you're not supposed to blow up. I would never get ahead of like a skeleton. And then you get its head, so you can now like collect heads. Normally you can't get them unless you're in creative mode, but now you could get them, in which you could have a ton of heads to decorate your house. So that's the end for this mod. I will put the link to the mob in the description, and also if you guys want to see Minecraft Universe video, I will also put his link to his video in the description. I'm sure his is better than mine. See you guys next mod.